Hello, this is Left Turn Productions, and welcome to the BMRN LTP Pro Series, Season 1, race number 6 at the Fairgrounds. This is the only dirt track race on the schedule, and yeah, it's going to be a good one out here today. 8 laps, I believe, around this track, down from 10 due to time constraints, and let's look at our starting grid. Row 1 is the 78 of Christopher Bell and the 14 of Clint Boyer. Row 2 are Ganassi teammates Kyle Larson and Kurt Busch. Row 3 is Kevin Harvick and Chase Briscoe with a nice starting spot here. Row 4 is Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney. Row 5 is Kyle Busch and Eric Jones. Row 6 is Brad Keselowski and Ryan Newman. Row 7 is Ross Chastain and Matt DiBenedetto. Row 8 is Joey Logano and Martin Truex Jr. Row 9 is Jimmy Johnson and Alex Bowman. Row 10 is Eric Almirola and Tyler Reddick. Row 11, Denny Hamlin and Justin Allgaier. Row 12, William Byron and Ricky Stenhouse. Row 13, Paul Menard and Ryan Preece. Row 14, Jeb Burton and Daniel Hemrick. And row 15 is Ryan Reed and Ty Majeski. Row 16, Greg Galding and Michael McDowell. And rounding out the field today is Bubba Wallace. Again, 8 laps around the Fairgrounds here, the only dirt track on the schedule, and we are underway here for the Dirt Derby. You see them going through turns 1 and 2. Bell with a nice comfortable lead now, with Larson moving his way up into second. Clint Boyer did not get the best of starts there. And it looks like Bell will lead lap number 1, as now here comes Boyer to the inside, 3 wide. What a big move for the 14. Great job on their part. And now Bell continues to lead with Larson running the high line, just as he's accustomed to, but he's not really catching him. Here comes Chase Elliott and Kyle Busch, 2 championship contenders. I believe Kyle Busch has a pretty substantial points lead at the moment. Oh, they get into each other. They keep it from wrecking, but Kyle Busch hit the wall. And that's going to stack up the field a little bit there, but fortunately no crash. Big points implications for those two getting into it there. Coming into lap number 4 now, with Larson right on Bell's tail. And it looks like we've got a wreck. It's the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and he just spun. The caution is out as we switch between the 2 camera angles there. Let's see what happened in turn number 3. Looks like the 17 just spun it all by himself. Didn't get any help. That is going to put him behind in the race. So now we're going to have a restart on lap number 5 here with Bell and Larson first and second. Green flag back in the air. Larson running the high line again. There are not very many laps left in this race. Here comes Larson to the outside of Bell. Side by side for the lead. Clint Boyer trying to stick his nose in there to make it 3 wide. And he will make it 3 wide. Larson leads that lap. Now we're on to lap number 6. 3 laps to go here in this race, as Larson now gets a great run off turn 2, and he's going to get the lead. Kyle Larson to the lead here, and now Bell and Boyer will fight it out for second as we get 2 laps to go. Boyer with an amazing run, a slide job down through turns 1 and 2, and that will get him the lead. 3 wide for second behind him as Chase Briscoe joins the mix. Coming to the white flag, Clint Boyer has never won on this channel before, and now he's a lap away from doing it. Oh, Boyer slides it off of turn 2, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen unless he has something for him in these last 2 corners. Larson up on the top trying to steal the win away. Oh, they get into each other. Larson wins, but the whole field crashes. Big pile up past the start-finish line. Hard hits for some of these guys. Major hits. Ricky Stenhouse getting on top of Denny Hamlin, I believe. An absolute melee at the end of this one. Let's go back and see that finish again. let's look at Larson's good run here with 3 to go. They're 3 wide there for the lead, and Larson gets a great run on that top line. Bell washed up a little bit, and then Larson comes down on the bottom to block Boyer. Coming to 2 to go, Boyer does the slide job through turns 1 and 2, and he executes it perfectly. And that opens the door for Chase Briscoe to get involved. Definitely an impressive run for that 98 team. But now coming to the white flag, Boyer looked like he might have secured the win, but it looks like he just slid around off of turn 2 a little too much. Fortunately, kept it from going to the inside wall. It was a nice save, and then he tries to pull the slide job again, but he's got nothing for Larson. And once again, he slides up into the corner there. Larson spins across the line in first, but several drivers getting involved, basically almost everybody, as even our winner, Kyle Larson, was involved in this major crash here. You could see him up in the top left, being pushed by the highlighter yellow car of Ryan Blaney. It was pretty difficult trying to sort out who finished where after this happened. But where they finished is how they came across the start-finish line, not as they stand now. So here are your race results here. Kyle Larson winning the race, and a very popular win indeed, because the sponsored account for Kyle Larson is What Incarnation, which who now holds the record for the most amount of subscribers that a York Cup Series, or really just a winner in general on this channel has had. He has almost 2,000 subscribers. Second, Clint Boyer, another heartbreak on this channel, just can't seem to catch a break. Chase Briscoe with a career run in third. Christopher Bell dominated the first half of this race and then had it slip away there in the end. Martin Truex Jr. sneaks in the top 5. Good job for him. Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, Ryan Newman needed that great run. He was dead last in points last time I checked. Kevin Harvick and Paul Menard round out the top 10. Ryan Blaney in 11th, Eric Jones 12th, Denny Hamlin 13th, Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch 14th and 16th, and Ross Chastain in 15th. A lot of championship contenders having pretty mediocre runs, but I guess that's good for them because amongst themselves, they didn't really gain a whole lot of points on each other. But perhaps somebody that did finish up high will have something for these guys. There's also Matt DiBenedetto finishing in 18th. That's another championship contender. And then as you go back here, Jimmy Johnson 23rd, yet another championship contender. He was nowhere this entire race, it seemed like. There was something very off in the 48 today. See Ryan Reed, Ricky Stennis Jr., Jeb Burton. And then you see the rest of the field here. This is the first race in the BMRN LTP Pro Series where all the cars finish the race. And this is the first race on my channel where all the cars, or in any of my series rather, that all the cars have finished the race since the Season 3 York Cup Series Bristol race, where there were 36 cars and all of them finished the race. So yeah, congratulations to Kyle Larson on the win here, and also sponsored account What Incarnation, the Comment King himself. So next time, I don't really know where we're going the next race. It's kind of left my mind at the moment. I had it before, but I've forgotten. I think it might be Evansville, actually, and that's going to be all on Boss Motion Racing Network's channel. But yeah, I'm assuming the next track is, in fact, Evansville. And that's going to be a very exciting race, I can guarantee. Evansville's one of the better tracks on the York Cup Series schedule. So yeah, I recommend going over and subscribing to Boss Motion Racing Network to go check that race out, as well as half of the schedule that we've already had. And he will also be commenting the points down in the comments section, keeping track of all that. So yeah, that's just about it here. This is Left Turn Productions, signing out.